tool, and we are starting with how we can able to insert the data, how we can able to delete it, modification, everything we'll discuss from today onwards. Okay. So till yesterday, we are discussed with what is SQL, when to use, why it is required for SQL, and who can able to use the SQL, and what are the importance of SQL. These things we have learned it. So are you guys clear about this? How we
Yes,
can able to interact with the server also, you guys understood, right? Front end to server communication is understand it, client server architecture.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's begin the today's sessions. We should not waste our time. Let's go for the exploring for MySQL tool. So yesterday we have completed with installation of MySQL tool. I just started recording also. If you guys are not seeing, let me know. So basically, we have to search MySQL once you installed it. Okay. So here we will be having two things. One it is Workbench and one it is MySQL 8.0 command line client. One another one is Unicode also there, shell also there. Don't it's not necessary to use it shell and Unicode. Always SQL testers we can use for practice purposes for this line client or workbench. Both are same, but this will be the command line, this will be the workbench tool. Okay. So we can explore both the tool while you can executing or while running the queries. Right now I'll start with the command line client. Okay. So later I can show you the workbench as well. Today we can explore this command line client. I'll click here. Will you able to see my screen and it's visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So as soon as you open this MySQL, why I have to use only MySQL tool? Why can't I can use for MariaDB or MongoDB, DB, IBM database too, or Microsoft SQL Access, Microsoft SQL Server. These are the multiple Oracle databases. We Amazon databases. We have multiple databases in the industry. So why it is like we have a based on a company standards, so we have a tool, separate tools. And MySQL tool is an open source tool. It's easy to access and we should not pay for any amount to install this application on our local laptop. So anybody can use and install the application. That's the reason we are using for MySQL tool. So it is similar to the whatever you have executing here the query, the same format only you have to execute in other tool as well. Only the look and feel is different, and some of the syntax should be might be the differ. Okay. So don't worry about that while you go to the industries you will understand which tool based on the company standards. Clear? So right now, as soon as you open this MySQL tool, I am giving my password. This password is set it while we are trying to install our tool itself. So as soon as you are entering your password, it is navigating to, it is connecting to the MySQL server. Understood? Everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So first, I want to check my existing databases, right? How do we open that my databases? Anyone can tell?
Show space databases semicolon.
Oh, databases semicolon.
Databases. Okay. So databases and with semicolon, we have to use it. Okay. So is it I'm getting my existing databases? Since I have already created my local databases, so I am able to getting this. So without your deleting your databases, you cannot able to erase this. Okay, you have to manually delete your databases. I'll tell you this how do we delete it in the later sessions. So by default, in the information schema, performance schema, and this Shakila and Word, and these are the my sys And so the databases will be available for every laptop. That is common for everyone. Okay. And let me, I can do this. How do we create the databases? Okay. What is the data? So how do we check how to connect my SQL server from database? So we can use show databases. One, yeah. So next, I want to create my databases, local databases. You can give create database and you can give any name, database name. Okay. Database name. So let's I can give here. I'm creating my database name. Which is this batch? Is it QC28, right? So let I can create here. Create database. Is it available QC28 here?
No, ma'am.
No, right? So let I can create my database. Okay. QC28. Is it successfully created? So how should I check it? So always if if you are not created, it will throw an error. So now query is okay. One row is affected. Means one row is done. It's selected, right? Create database QCA28 is created successfully without any error. So to check whether the database has been created, you can use show databases again. You can use up arrow in from laptop if you want to check for previous command, whichever you have typed it. That is shortcut. Okay. Is it there? QC28 now created successfully.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So next, I want once my database is created in my server, what exactly I have to do it? I need to create a tables, right? To store my data.
Yes, ma'am.
So before storing my data, before storing my table, I have to select this database, right? Yes or no? So let me, I can give, I want to check my tables. To show you this directly, if I'm giving show tables, what is happening? Is it showing error? What is the error? No database as selected because we have multiple tables on the each databases. Single or more tables will be available on respective databases. So before that, I have to select my databases. For that purposes, I can use my database name. So what I can give here? QC28. Is it clear? Selected. So now shall I give show tables? What is showing? Empty set. Is that clear? Why it is showing empty set?
Table is not created still in QC28 database.
Yes, exactly. So for the QC28, it is newly created the databases and we have not yet created any table. We have not inserted any data into the table. Because of that, you are getting as a empty set. Clear everyone? Others?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we can create a table. Shall we create a table? Just for basic, I'm telling you, just understand the table creations. Later, I'll tell you that next step, I can tell you that what kind of data I can able to insert and how do we insert the data and all. Okay. So I'm creating the table. Create table. We can give table name. I can give test. Okay. So next I can give, let's say I can give the column name one. Okay. What I can give the column name. Till here, everyone understood? Any doubt? Any doubt, everyone? Hello. Anyone have a doubt on till here?
No, no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No.
Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, just a minute. 1 second. Let me, I can create some, you can give, let me, I can give student table. Okay. This is the, I can give the student table name here, and then I can give some student ID column. Shall we create only, I'll create as of now on 3 columns here. Okay. Later we can create it for the multiple column. Student ID, it's always integer student ID. We have to specify the column name and the data type, and we can give the key constraints. Okay. So right now, what is this data type? What is this key constraints? I'll tell you the coming this today's sessions only later. Okay. Just understand here. So always you have to give here. Let me, I can show you here. After creating what you can do this, we have to use database name, right? So then we have to do create table name, and here column and data type. Here you can use the multiple columns also. Okay. Column to data type. So etc. You can do creating the multiple columns also. Not an issue. Okay. Next, you can insert the data to this table. Okay. Insert into table name, whichever you have created table name in the previously, that you have to give here. Next, you can give values, and student ID means value 1, comma. Next, you have to give value 2, and so on. So based on the column respective, based on the data type you have assigned, you have to specify your values data. Then at last you have to check the whether the table is created and whether the data is inserted. You have to use select star from table name. So this will be represented. Your data should be retrieved and to the output. Okay. So we can start with the creating the table right now. So is it understand the steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall I explain it once again? These steps. We can do the execution now.
Ma'am.
Okay. So now I want to do student ID name, and I can give student name cat. I can create only 2 things. Okay. Don't give the cat this space of the cat. Okay. We can give varchar or char and all. Let's say I can tell you character or varchar. So you have to specify the length also, var character, whenever you want to insert the data. So let I can give 6. Create the table. Is it table has been created?
Yes, ma'am.
So I can now shall I give show tables? Is it present? Student table.
Yes, ma'am.
Previously the show table is 0. Now table has been created. It's showing as a student table. I'm going to step by step. Understanding? Now I can give select. I'm not inserting any data now. Okay. Which is the table name? Student. What is showing? Is it showing as an empty set? Understanding? Since the data is not inserted in the student table, that's the reason we are getting empty set. There is no column and row. Okay. I can do this, insert the data. Insert into what I have to give. We have to specify the table name, right? And values. Shall I give 001, comma? So since it's a var character, you have to specify the name. I can give Saujanya. What is showing here? What is the error? Anybody can tell? Error. Data too long for the column student name at row 1. What is the character here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the Saujanya name is called as 8 character, right? But I have assigned only 6. Is it acceptable? I have specified it already, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I have to give now? I can give Ram. Is it inserted now successfully? So I can insert one more data. Ravi. Inserted. Now I can retrieve the data. Now my data has been created to the student table. So now I want to retrieve, okay, access the data from the student table. So what I have to give again now, select star from student table. Now I'm getting my table successfully. Understanding everyone? Is it easy? Easy?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
So this is the basic tool we are exploring. Okay, this is what we are using. So now let's go on to discuss with what is this data. Why I have to insert it only this? What is this character? Okay, where we have integer, right? And var character. And why I have to use only the 6? Why can't I can use it 20? Shall I use it 30? Shall I use it 1? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So based on this size, why I have to use only the var character? It depends on your column name. Okay, so you have to, as in SQL, whenever you are specifying in column name, you should mention the compulsory for the some data types. If you're not adding any data type, it will not creating the table itself, because it will not understand what I have to exactly install it, right? So let's discuss on the what is this integer and var character. There is a concept called as data integrity. Okay, so we can next we have to learn with what is this data integrity, what are the types are available, everything we'll discussing in this today sessions. Clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, the data integrity means it is checking the accuracy. What is the accuracy or the correctness of the data in the table? Based on the data integrity itself, you will be creating your table and inserting the values into the table. So we can discuss on that today's session. So before that, you guys can take these notes. I can give just a minute. I'll give you the questions based on that. Then you can copy the answer. Okay. Basic commands. Take the heading. Basic commands. Basic commands. The first question. The first question. Basic commands. Heading. The first question. How to fetch or retrieve the data. How to fetch or retrieve the database from the SQL server. How to fetch or retrieve the data the database from the SQL server. What is the answer? How to fetch or retrieve the database from the SQL server? Shall we use show databases? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to use to fetching the databases from the SQL server. You should always use show databases. Clear? So just 1 minute. So I'm giving caps. Okay. Is it getting my databases?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
SQL is a case sensitive or non-case sensitive?
Non-case sensitive.
Non-case sensitive.
So, but in Python or Java, it's a programming language, which where you can use that is all are case sensitive. But SQL, it's not a case sensitive. Either you can use uppercase, either you can use lowercase, either you can use combination of uppercase and lowercase. It will be executed. Okay, but always you have to end with semicolon in the command prompt, basically. Okay, so if you given the in the command prompt as a semicolon end of the any query, then only you can able to execute. But workbench, I'll show you the later how the execution will happen. Understood? Clear? Okay. Copy this. Show databases. Guys, please speak out. At least say yes or no. Otherwise, I'll feel like you're not understanding. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please don't hesitate to answer this any question if I'll be asked. Okay? It's whether it is a right or wrong, it's not worry about that. Okay? If you make a mistake, we can clear it here itself. Don't carry with any your doubts, because every day it will be had on the concept. It will be get very use concept for you guys to learn it new things. So day to day, if you have any doubt, you can raise your hand without anything, any fear. You can ask and you can get the clear and clarity of in the same session itself. If you have any fearness to ask in the group, you can ping me on WhatsApp. We can discuss with this. Don't worry about that. Okay. I'll not tell you anything else. You can ask me multiple times, 5 times, 10 times, 15 times. It's not an issue. At the end, you should have a clarity about the concept and your doubt should be clear it out. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Will you guys follow this today onwards?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So, copied the first question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next second question, copied. How to create database in MySQL server. 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 So you have to use create database and database name. Create database and database name. For example, what we have given here, QC8, QC28.
Yes, ma'am. So indeed.
I'm giving here only. This is the syntax, create database and database name. Example, I have given create database and QC28. Once copied, let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Others done? Shall I move for the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Oh.
ma'am.
Copy. Continue with the third point. How to select? How to select? How to select the existing database in server? How to select? How to select the existing database in server? The existing database in server using MySQL tool. Using MySQL tool. How to select? How to select the existing database in server using MySQL tool. Using MySQL tool. You have to use the syntax use database name. Example, use QC28. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next question. How to retrieve yeah, 1 second. Let me I can check it. Two more questions. Yeah. How to retrieve? How to retrieve? How to retrieve the number of tables? How to retrieve the number of tables from selected database? How to retrieve the number of tables? How to retrieve? How to retrieve the number of tables from selected database? From selected database. So which is the command we can use to check the tables?
Show tables.
Yes, exactly. Show tables. Okay. Copy this. show tables. Next, fifth point, how to describe the table, the table, how to describe, the table, how to describe the table, or or to understand the structure, or to understand the structure, to understand the table structure, how to describe the table, or to understand the table structure. Done? Shall I repeat? So we have a table structure, right? I can go here. I just executed my student table, right? So sometimes I have inserted multiple tables. Okay. So initially it's created. Some next another 15 days, after 15 days, I want to insert some data into the same table. How should I get to know? This column should be accept only the 6, or this column should accept only the integer. Can we able to do this? Can we able to check this? Which is the column is present, which is the data, or which character data type we can use it? Shall we do it? Yes, we can do it anytime. You can able to insert anytime in this table. So how do we check it? Before I want to insert my data, I should understand which data type should be used in the column, each column. Yes or no? To understand that, I can use describing my table name. What is the table name here? Student. So is that showing here, right? Describing my table. These are the two columns, and the data type will be SID will be accepting only integer, and the student name accepting the var character 6 character. So right now, don't worry about that. What is this null or key or default? So we'll tell you the later. So right now you understand how do we check describing the table?
Yes, ma'am.
So based on this, I can able to insert the data, right? The same table. So how do we insert? Insert into table name,
Student.
values, then 003, comma, Sita. I can insert it once again. Insert into student, values, 003, comma, Sita. So is it inserted? Same table. I can check it. Is it inserted my data?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice. Copy this. Over the point, describe. You can use caps also, no worries. The table name. Example, describe student table. Okay. So the next question, how to create a table? How to create a table? Copy this, create a table name, column 1 or column name 1, data type, and column name 2, data type. So and so, multiple. We can use n number of column and respective data types you should assign. Okay. Here I can give some example. It's 1 minute. Yes. Can use like this. For example, I'm giving. Okay. You can create a multiple columns also. I'll show you in the upcoming sessions. Don't worry about that. Done? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Copy. What I can give here for to inserting the values. How to insert? How to insert values into the table. How to insert? How to insert values into the table. Insert into student table name. Here you have to mention values. And here you can give 001. You can give single or double quote, anything. RAM. Like this, you can insert it, the data. Just I'm giving example. Copy it. Let me know once it is copied. Then last comment. How to display how to display how to display all the records all the records all the records of a particular table of a particular table. How to display all the records of a particular table. How do we display or retrieve the data from the server? We can use select star from table name. I'll give example. Select star from student table name. Okay. Done.
No, ma'am.
Okay, copy it. So who are all copied, just start do the execution of your tools right now. Let me know all you are executed on this tool.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay, execute on your laptops. Start doing this. Let's complete this validation first. Okay. Copied everyone? Is it copied this? How to display all the records, syntax and example? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I can ask. Lohit, can you share your screen and show me the example you have doing now? Lohit?
Yeah, once again, I'm doing.
Okay. You can share your screen and execute. Okay.
Okay.
So others, please execute. Okay, we can complete it this today. So everyone should execute on your laptop. I'll check for everyone laptop. Okay, one by one. Yes, Lohit, you can share your screen. I'll stop sharing my screen now. These are the basic commands we are using MySQL tool. So upcoming session, you will understand more queries and how do we use it and all. Okay. Yeah, Lohit, go ahead.
Yeah, once again, once again.
Share your screen.
Once again, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, ma'am.
Lohit, you can mute. I think some noise is getting. Yes, Soumya.
Actually, I'm connecting meeting from mobile, but I'm doing it. Can I click the pic and just share it in WhatsApp?
Yeah, sure. You can share it in WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Welcome. Anybody is done? It's completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Share your screen, Akshita. Let's see your screen now.
Okay.
Others, please try to complete, and you can raise your hand as soon as completed.
Is it visible, ma'am?
It's loading. Yes. Can you maximize the window? Command prompt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Can you show me the step by step what you have done it? Go above.
Yeah. Here
Mm-hmm.
I created the QC28 database.
Mm-hmm.
Then I check the tables present in the QC28 database, but it's showing empty set. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I created the student table in the QC28 database.
Mm-hmm.
Then in that student table, I created the values like student ID and student name.
Mm-hmm.
Created the values like Ram and Sita. Two values are created.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you can stop sharing. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else able to share the screen now? Rakesh, are you doing?
Yeah, ma'am.
Is completed?
No,
Still doing?
still doing. I'm watching
Okay.
in phone.
Okay.
So,
Let me know. Okay, once it is done. Pawan,
okay.
what about you?
Ma'am, I'm on the way to home. Within 10
Oh,
minutes, I'll reach and I'll do it, ma'am.
okay. Once you done it, you can share me the screenshot, Pawan. Okay?
Sure, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. But you are understanding, right? How I'm
Yeah,
creating the data and all?
yes, ma'am, I understand.
Okay, fine. Good.
Yeah.
And what about others? And Vanishri?
Ma'am, I'm doing, ma'am.
Okay, let's complete it. Darshini?
I have no laptop. It is in my brother's home. From this
Mhm.
weekend, he will give to me. Then I will install this SQL workbench.
Okay, just practice, okay, and let it get it the laptop as soon as possible. Otherwise,
Okay,
it's
ma'am.
very difficult to understand this, Darshini. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
is it your first day of sessions today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're attending the sessions, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
yes, Akshata.
We created QC20 database, right? I
Mhm.
cancelled it like whole workbench. So again, I have to create the database QC20, or it already remains in there.
It will already there. Okay, you cannot able to create a duplicate names databases. It will not accept only. So one again you have to delete your current databases. Then only you can able to create a the same name with the same databases.
It's already
That I
once it created, it already created, right? Again, we can't
you
create.
cannot create the duplicate database because it will be consuming the same memory, right? The
Okay.
same name. It won't accept it. It will throw error.
Okay.
Already existing databases, you can try it. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. What is the error you got? Show databases. Okay, you mentioned two times. Create QC28 and show databases. That's the reason. Yes, Lohit. Go ahead. Others doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mm. Lohit, you're doing wrong way. What you're doing? What you want to do here? You're in mute.
Created database QC28
Mm-hmm.
and then
Now you want to check the databases?
yes, I'm checking the database, show databases.
Okay, wait. Give show databases.
What, ma'am?
Show databases. Just enter show databases. Enter. So you have not created the database, first of all. Okay. What is the create database command syntax? Create database and database name. Okay. QC28. Semicolon. Enter. Now it's created successfully. Previously, what you have done the mistake, you're not specifying the database name, right? You directly
Yes,
giving QC create database name. So
yes, ma'am.
you have to mention database. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Understood now? You can give now
Yeah.
show databases. It will show.
Ma'am, it's done.
Okay. Just a minute, Manishri.
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I'll just finish it off, ma'am. I'll show you later.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Manishri, you can share your screen. So basically the SQL errors, it's very easy to understand the errors. You can while you executing, you will get very common English only. Okay, it's not very difficult to understanding the error. So Vani, can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. You're sharing the current screen. Can you share your entire screen?
Wait. Showing, ma'am.
No, it's showing current screen. I think new meet calling on web.
Okay.
That screen I'm getting, Google Meet.
Wait a minute, ma'am.
So others, will you guys execute today and share me the screenshot? We can check it on the tomorrow sessions for all these commands once again. And then you can, I'll show you that how do we explore the same commands in MySQL tool as well, and then the workbench as well, and as well as then we can start with the data constants. Okay, what has been data integrity and what is the types we have data integrity, let's we can discuss on the tomorrow session. Is that clear, everyone? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Aishwarya, go ahead.
Ma'am, I don't know where I did wrong.
Okay, you can share your screen. Let me, we can discuss it. Okay.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, visible.
Yeah,
What you
here
have
I
mentioned. Okay, root, you have navigated.
Yeah.
Show databases. It, I said you right, it's not case sensitive, but spelling mistake will not accept it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Then I
So,
corrected to databases.
yes. Now you corrected with the show databases. It's
Yes, ma'am.
easy, right? They are telling
Yeah,
the
it's easy.
syntax is right syntax to use near database. Okay, you have to check it out. Now you created, next you have created your database name. So you have given database name only. You have to specify
Yeah.
other name, right? Why you are giving only
Yeah.
syntax?
I did hear mistake, right? So I
Okay.
thought to delete it, but it didn't
No,
work here.
it's okay. See here. You have to give delete database name. Okay, 1 minute. What you have giving? Version, right. Delete, I'll tell you that later. Okay, don't worry about that right now. But it's also created database only. Database name only, it is created successfully. You can check it, show databases now.
Ma'am,
Again.
and I also created this QC,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how it is not showing the database.
Okay, go to the command. Same. Come down, show databases. Bases. Again, you made a mistake as a spelling mistake. Yes. Enter. Is it created? Database
Yes,
name?
ma'am. Database name is
QC28 also created.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I'll tell you how do we deleted this database name in the upcoming sessions. Don't worry about that. No.
Let it be, ma'am.
Yeah, let it be. No worries.
Yeah, ma'am. And I got here one more error, like
Okay.
describe student.
Does student, what is you getting, does not exist because you have not created. Now you can check it because once you created only, you can able to describe your table name. Without creating or without inserting the data, you cannot describe it. Now you can do this. Enter. Now
Yeah.
it's coming.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Okay. I hope it's
Thank
clear
you, ma'am.
now.
Yes, ma'am.
Others is understanding how Aishwarya we can find it out our issues.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So will you guys execute the same queries today? This is for assignment for everyone. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow also I'll be seeing you everyone laptop. So what are the commands you have executed? Every command should execute it. All 8 commands I need. Then only I can go for next topic. Okay. Are you guys
Again
okay with
tomorrow,
this?
no?
Yes, I want. Let execute one more time. tomorrow also. Before the session, you guys need to execute on your laptop and be ready with your laptop with this command.
Before class starts.
Yes.
Okay.
Means we need to create another database, ma'am.
Yeah, you can create another database. You can create another table. Okay. If you
Okay.
want integer, you can use integer. Var character, you can use var character. The var character means is a combination of integer, character, and all. So in the bracket, I have given 6, right? You can give 10, you can give 15. The length of character, you can increase it.
Okay.
No worries. Same way, you can create one more column, address. There also you can give student address. The same thing, var character in the bracket, you can give 50 or 100 character. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So will you guys create one more 2 to 3 tables with the same like this data? At least will you guys execute whatever I have given the commands?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Be ready with this. Tomorrow session, we can check it out and then we go for the data integrity concept. For this data integrity, how we can able to assign the each column of the data, we'll discuss about in detail. Just I'm giving basic now. Just execute on these things. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I can stop recording.